can't even make it there. Oh, lightning!
Kiss my orbs.
Hey guys, take out that vapor terminal, whatever you can to do it. If you don't want the package, just take it out. They're using it to full arm, and it's hurting us.
I'm gonna try and use Delta Squad to just drop on the point and hopefully give you guys a little more breathing room.
Don't.
No, you're gonna die.
Don't drop on the point.
Understood.
Try and drop right behind them on that. If you really want to do a drop on that building at platoon waypoint.
Yeah, drop on the building and come in from the rear.
Yeah.
Alright guys, I want you
you'll
to
be shot in the back,
get ready
you'll
to
be
load
shooting
up
them in
into
the
the
back, too.
Valkyrie. I want people pulling concussion and flash nades. If you have them, we're going to
If
try
you're-
and hit the
you
building
get
from the
yourselves
back
ready,
and
we
give them
could
a
push
chance
from
to
the
clear
front,
out.
too.
Pushing up to that vehicle pad and then up along the
I'm gonna
side
try and
works really well.
I'm gonna try and hopscotch my Sunday a little bit closer, and maybe get a few people deployed in a little bit closer.
Second repair, there's 2 Sundays in the tank.
Ooh, they gotta live on it. They gotta live on your Sundays.
You gotta live, guys. Watch out for it.
Come on guys, I could need a few more people on the Valkyrie for this to work. I'm going to try and hit it from the back.
Coming
Come
in
on.
from the left.
Use people with flash and concussion
Found
nades,
it. They
please.
got prowlers shooting from the other heads, too.
Luminous Soul, Faustica, kiss my orbs. I could really use you in this Valkyrie with flash and concussion nades.
You need him. Oh, behind us! Platoon, we got enemy Sunday behind us.
Guys, take out that Sunday. Come on.
We got 2 behind us on the southeast.
Guys, enemy Sunday.
Guys, could really use some assistance here.
That thing needs to go.
It's all good. Oh shit. Sorry about that, Kiss.
Yeah, take it the fuck out.
Alright, Delta Squad, we're actually going to pull back and try and focus on taking care of those Sunders.
Let's get moving up.
I'm gonna send Delta Squad after those Sunders if you want to leave the main force. Keep it on.
Yes, it's good. Delta Squad, go after those Sunders. Take out any stragglers trying to flank us.
Squad beacon is up.
Southeast Road.
Go for that view. You know, everyone follow to you plan. You're not Zelda. Go for some waypoint, try and take that building.
We need tanks.
We've got a squad beacon up right there. Let's see if we can't spawn off that as a last resort.
World continent pop.
Do you want to push in on Torch Depot? At least you can take it.
They're pushing that forward, Sunday.
One Sunday down, guys. Great job.
Yes.
One more, guys. We got this.
Hey Josh, I'm gonna hand you squad lead.
Going armor another Sunday.
Guys, I'm thinking an armor push was Scarred Mesa.
Got it.
So anyone who has the net, come back to Scarred Mesa, pull a tank, no harassers, no flashes, fuck that shit. Sunders would be helpful too.
Delta, let's keep working on taking care of the Sunders. At least push. Yeah, they're pulling them back. Let's keep working on keeping them there so they don't push up when our guys come back to get tanks.
Again, back to Scarred Mesa, pull ammo Sundays, repair Sundays and tanks.
For what it's worth, we're about to take Tallridge Depot in half a second.
Good for that. We're not there.
Gunners.
User disconnected from your channel.
Gunners. Thank you. Thank you.
Call up
You
that
guys
air.
pull back to Scarred Mesa, get some armor.
Gunners.
We got
Does
no
anybody in
Sunnies, we
Delta
need a
Squad have
hermit.
a sorted out Liberator?
The gale dropping.
We need tanks.
We have tanks above us on the ridge.
Front of us on the left. Front of us on the left. Come on, guys. Oh, you guys are bad at aiming. 12 o'clock in front of us.
Kill anything in it.
I got the lid.
Guys, just try and push up to that rock. Platoon waypoint.
I wouldn't even go that far anymore.
There's something we need to.
Don't even go to Red Ridge. It's boned.
We can
Yeah,
probably
Red Ridge
take. I can
falls.
probably try and take Delta Squad around the back and just drop them in the Valkyrie over there. Since right now we can take the point, they can't take ours.
No,
Just
I
enough to
Even
get
if
them on
you
the back.
do,
folks.
even if you do, they've got a spawn right next to you, and you'll get killed by sticky grenades most likely within a minute or 2 minutes.
Well, my hope is that I can at least pull off, with just 6 other guys or 5 other people besides me. I can pull off 6 to 12 of their own forces because I see it's being capped and there's commander freaks out. Platoon leads discretion.
I'm just thinking. Keep where I'm telling you to fight.
You broke up.
Platoon waypoint now at a time whatsoever. Oh, Christ. My ping.
It's starting to.
Alright, Delta Squad, I want you to be ready. I'm going to be dropping
Take
a
him.
beacon on the point at, whatever the hell the next one is, in about 20 seconds. Just be ready to drop down there. I want to be able to harass them enough to pull off a couple of their squads and let our guys move forward.
Regent Rock's a
They're going
nice
to be
place to
dropping
defend
a
at
point
least.
at Regent Rock
Scarred Mesa.
in 20 seconds. If you guys want to press your redeploy button, get ready for that. I can still hear you pretty well.
Can you?
Yeah.
Well, my ping's still doing pretty bad. I don't. It's just getting that time of day when other people are using the internet, so it's going pretty bad right now. Would anyone else like Platoon League? Come on.
I can take it on retainer while you get your stuff sorted out if you really need it.
Yeah. Because I'm just going to be cutting in and out here. It's not very good.
Alright.
Sightless in the platoon? You can do this kind of shit.
I got out of game a half hour ago.
Why are you still in TeamSpeak?
Just hanging out. I'll do other things.
Alright, EMT, well there you go. Yeah, I'm just going to be cutting in and out, so that might be a more permanent promotion.
Do you want at least a squad lead or something?
Nah. I'm good. Josh got it.
Does anybody want Delta lead? It'll just be easier for me if I'm not trying to do squad at the same time.
I can repair that.
Alright guys, looks like we're doing a pretty good job keeping them off the hill at Scarred Mesa. Meanwhile, some of our guys are getting pushed back a little bit at Tarich Depot, but they haven't yet gotten on their point, which means we can take Tarich Tech Plant. I would like to see Bravo and Charlie squads try and effect a landing on Tarich Tech Plant and get on point there. Should pull off a lot of the forces from the rest of them. You should probably be able to take them, if not from Scarred Mesa Skydock, from the Warp Gate proper. We're being pretty suppressed here. We're doing the tech plant. I want to see 2 squads hit the tech plant. They should be enough. Like, everybody else, if you're not in Bravo or Charlie squad, keep on the good fight at Scarred Mesa, please.
User joined your channel.
Guys, what's going on?
User joined your channel.
Hey.
What's happening?
Who's just joined the channel?
Reclaimer. And my beast.
Hello. Hello, Reclaimer.
Beast.
Very beast.
User joined your channel.
Very beast. Much.
Yeah, I know. It's called finals.
Yay.
So yeah,
Have fun.
can't even wait till I get into college. See hell. Yeah.
They're easier.
Depending on what you do.
Squad.
Alpha, or Bravo and Charlie squad, how's it looking in moving towards Tarich?
User left your channel.
EMT, you need a Bravo one.
Who wants Bravo? You don't want Bravo? Are you done, Dave?
Yeah, I'll throw them out.
Alright. Who wants it? Is there anybody in Bravo who would like Bravo lead? Von Bane's about to rotate out.
You can give it to Delta 8 if you need. Oh no, give it to him.
Who is that?
Who the hell's Dreadnought? Dreadnought's an DA. Your choice if you want to.
I'd rather keep it in TeamSpeak if that's all I'm saying.
No one's on TeamSpeak in my squad, except for Kiss.
Yeah. I mean, Flub's on TeamSpeak, Kiss My Own's on TeamSpeak,
I'm on
Geist on
TeamSpeak, but my ping's going in and out. Can't really do much right now. Getting either.
Charlie needs to recode to Yellow 5.
Bravo, Charlie, you guys should have a clear line of jumping outside of Scarred Mesa. You should be able to get a vehicle on the way over to Tarich Tech Plant. I would love to see that happen, please. It's a pretty easy basic cap. I'll disregard my last. Looks like they're on point at Tarich.
Yeah, hey EMT.
Yeah?
Charlie needs to recode to Yellow 5.
I'm seeing everything as yellow. Geist, would
No.
you mind changing it?
That's not how it works.
Yeah, it's not how it works. I already left. It's not Yellow 5.
Sorry, did you need me to do anything?
Disable recruitment, type in Yellow Tier 5, Platoon 1, and then re-enable.
Just yellow tier 5?
Platoon 1.
Yeah. Alright guys, looks like we're doing a pretty easy job right here at Scarred Mesa Skydock. So I'm gonna ask the rest of us to move on over to Tarwick. Looks like Alpha, Bravo, and Charlie are already there. I'm gonna ask Bravo and Charlie to stay at Tarwick Depot and try and defend that. Delta and Alpha Looks like you guys are still over here at Scarred Mesa. If you guys want to wrap up and start pushing them off of the point, that'd be fantastic.
Yeah, I
Sorry, what are
noticed.
you asking?
Ultimately, we're continuing to lose. I'm just gonna. I don't want to just give up Scarred Mesa, and they have 12, 24 people. I'm not seeing a lot of puppies there. That's the only reason I'm reluctant to pull the entire platoon over.
We're losing depots, so you could send Bravo Charlie to Scarred Mesa.
Yeah. Yeah, Delta, if you want to just keep on keeping on at Scarred Mesa for now. It looks like you've got them pretty cleared off. Thank you.
Yeah, I gotta go. You guys were a great platoon. But my thing went to shit, so I had to give it to EMT. But I had fun with you guys, and I gotta go. So see you later.
See ya. Cheers.
Really got those puppies in order. Just quit out. There we go.
User disconnected from your channel.
Good work on the defense at Scarred Mesa. I'm gonna ask Charlie and Delta, who are still, or that's Alpha and Delta. Give me a moment to find out where all the squads are, please. I apologize. Yeah, Delta, I'm gonna ask you to keep pushing on to Red Ridge Communications, please. If you want to move there with some sort of expediency before they get a good defense set up. Everyone else, it looks like we're about to lose Tar Depot, despite the best efforts you guys have been putting a really great job into there. I'm going to ask you guys to all converge on Red Ridge Communications as well. Hopefully they'll take some of the black off that lane. So, platoon waypoint is current. If you guys want to spawn over at Scarred Mesa and head on over, that would be fantastic. And very, very good work done at Tar Depot defense. Unfortunately, I had you guys out of pop 60%.
You will accumulate grief points. If you get too many grief points, we will disable your weapons.
Who wants Alpha lead?
Hold up, man. At the max.
User left your channel.
Thank you.
Charlie 3, Charlie 9, would you please come back to the main group? We're hitting Red Ridge Communications. We want the puppies take care of the push at Broken Arch and Targe Depot.
User joined your channel.
Come on, guys, let's move on up. We've got him out, pop 2-1. Alright guys, I want that vehicle terminal hacked if you don't mind. If we can't take that in, a minute or two, just blow it. Let's move on up. The building right next to it is clear. We can move on up. There we go. Vehicle terminal is hacked. Great time to pull a couple Sunders and move them around if you're into that. And we have them out popped. Looks like almost 3 to 1 at this point. So let's make the most of that, shall we? You guys are doing a great job so far. Keep up the good work.
Can you res me again?
I'll start repair.
Good job, guys. Let's see if we can camp them in the spawn room now. Get a couple of NGs, turrets, mines, all that jazz set up.
I'll get you fixed up.
So I'm actually interested in getting a Scientist 5 rank, and a good way to get that is to have other people in your team that are doing a good job. So if you have any commentary at all, questions, concerns in the way I'm moving, please speak up, and I will do my best to fix it. We really love to have any, advice, positive or negative, on the way that I'm doing things. Alright guys, if they're going to do a redeploy side thing, they're going to do it now, so let's get ready. Don't stand too close to the outside of their base, don't let them be able to shoot you behind their spawn shields. Let's pull back, make a defensive position.
I actually have a question, actually.
Yes.
So I'm kind of new to the outfit, just kind of joined today.
Welcome.
Oh, thank you. But so what does your outfit actually do? Like, what's your specialty?
I think it's
organized
pretty
zerging.
well spread all over the place.
Organized zerging.
We're one of the larger outfits, so I don't think we specialize necessarily in any discipline, vehicles, or otherwise. Great job, guys. Fantastic work.
Okay.
Let's keep this party rolling. I want to hit
Reserve
Harvest Recycling. Let's move, let's move, let's move. See if we can't get a couple Sunderers up there. But for the meanwhile, if you guys can just sort of glide on down from those vehicle paths, you might as well take advantage of it, right? Why ride when you can fly?
Absolutely. Any Maxes need a ride, there's a Sunny by the vehicle pad.
Hey, Anarchy.
Alright guys, let's get on point at Tarish Recycling. They're not really expecting it just yet. They've got 1 or 2 Sunderers coming out. But I think we can take care of that. So let's see if we can't get on the point there, defend from those little double stacks over to the other side. Should be a grand old time. And be advised, they are pulling a Sunder up, so I see there's a Delta Squad Sunderer. Just watch out, you've got a tank and a couple other things heading up your way towards that road, so Delta Squad wants to deploy right about there and take care of the nasties. That would be fantastic.
Identified a Republic mosquito.
And just watch out, you've got a couple guys down there. I'm going to move your waypoint, Delta Squad. No need for you to move, just letting you know where the enemies are. If you guys want to take care of those guys, that would be fantastic.
Okay, MT, you are a good platoon leader.
Oh. You say the nicest things.
Yeah, no, it'll change.
You raise my blood pressure, if you know what I mean.
See, once you start losing,
I woke up with my pants undone.
What's that? I'm sorry, Harry, I didn't quite catch that.
Oh, nothing.
Do I detect mutiny?
It was a joke, but it's gone now.
Mutiny?
The moment's gone.
Mutiny? Mutiny? Oh, that hurts. That hurts, man. I mean, do you actually know where the whole phrase "mad as a hatter" comes from? Oh. Well, you know what? I was gonna tell the story, but if you know it, well, I was gonna do like a scientific bullshit about like different drugs and all that. Well, you know, as I recall, it was lead, was it?
Yeah, lead in the pins.
Lead, yeah. Mercury, that was it. Mercury. Lead, mercury, they're all the same to me.
Well, the pewter in the pins that were used in the hat, plus the mercury lining of the hat rim.
You know what's crazy? How much of a response mercury dictates even in modern day? I have seen no less than 3 engines and 2 ambulances get called because somebody dropped a mercury thermometer. Like, we show up and they're like, put on your hazmat gear, this, that, the other one. Jesus Christ, is this, you know, Ebola AIDS? No.
I worked at a chemical plant one time, and one of the idiot guys running around the floor jumped in a vat of mercury.
Jesus. Why?
Yeah, he was in the hospital for like 3 weeks. I can't believe he lived.
What? What kind of chemical plant are you working where they have vats of mercury?
It's in Greensboro, North Carolina.
Oh, Jesus.
It's
another good reason not to go to North Carolina. Guys, let's keep up the fantastic work. Welcome down the spawn room. You guys are doing a great job, and I hope to see many more single try base caps.
Because, you know, vapor, it's mercury vapor, so.
Oh, jeez. Honestly, it's, there was one. It's not polyene, ethylene, jeez, fuck. There's one that was
Polyene, I know what you're talking about.
What's the name? There's that one chemical that has like an MSDS that if you like so much as hear the name, you have to start running away.
Oh yeah, I know which one you're talking about.
It's the one where you have to have, you have to have like a 17-mile evacuation radius if a tanker turns over on the highway. Everything else is like, oh well, maybe you get rid of a kilometer, but for this one, it's like no, everybody is fucking running away, screaming.
They just eat your
yeah, they just dropped a bunch of pop on us to Tarek. Let's see if we can't get a. Let's see if we can't have a nice defensive spawn. They're currently hold up one more. We've only got 40 more
Hands
seconds,
on it.
guys. Let's hold on to this point. Let's spawn right from where the platoon waypoint is. We've got a Sunter right there. Be a great time to get a nice little counter max rush going on.
Yeah, we got a max shoot inside their spawn room.
Over the bridge.
Come on, guys. You got this point. Alright guys, let's make a nice last push from the Western Sunday. Let's see everybody moving on over to the Western Sunday. Let's see if we can't get another push. Good news is we've taken off a lot of the fight that they had at Crossroads. So we're not going to have to deal with defending that base for a long period of time, because we're going to be fighting them here at their land.
They did good getting us off there.
What's that?
So they did good getting us off there.
Yeah. Alright guys, you did a fantastic job. Let's see if we can make one last good push. I don't want everybody just running off on their own. We're going to be moving out as a whole unit in 45 seconds, right from the platoon waypoint. Let's get some axes. Let's get some MGs. Let's get some medics. Let's get all of that jazz, because we are heading out in 30 seconds from now to hit that point like a blonde on prom night. So let's get ready to go. "15 seconds, guys. If you're not here, you're square. Let's get ready to go."
Wanna be oblong.
10, 9. Oh wow, it looks like we lost the Sunderer, so that will not be happening, I'm afraid. Okay. But that is
turned
okay.
into a clusterfuck real fast.
Yeah, well they dropped more than twice our pop. Don't even worry about it, Alchemy. It's totally fine. I deserve to get TK'd at least a couple times.
Yep.
Alright guys, well now that's going to take them at least 90 seconds to finish up taking that base and attacking us. Let's see if we can't set up a little bit of a defense, you know? They're going to be coming up that road probably, so right about where the platoon waypoint is, I'd like to see some armor and whatnot. However, let's do some sneaky bullshit. I'd also like to see Charlie Squad set up right over there. Now, Charlie Squad, you're going to hold off till they pass you and you get a nice clear line of fire on them. Then you're just going to hit them, just take it from the back, because, you know, sometimes you just got to hit it from the back. It makes everything more interesting. So, to reiterate, if I can see the bulk of the platoon taking care of everything on that pass, the nice long road where the platoon waypoint is, except for Charlie Squad, who's going to go off and do secret ninja shit in the mountains to the east, and take them as soon as they make it through that little, you know, 3-road crossroad thing.
Lasher Lancer party?
Yes, actually, if you have Lancers, please let me know and I will put you in Charlie Squad, because like all other things, Manu works better with teamwork. Alright guys, they took a lot of the pop off of us, so we might be ready for an assault in a couple minutes, but you know what, we don't have to worry about that yet. I'd like to bloody their nose before they come after us. So let's get ready for a nice defense there, shall we? We don't need to push up. I want them to waste a bunch of their nanites pulling armor and watching it get blown up one by one. I don't know if it was polychlorinated or biphenyl. Toluene. No, was it toluene? No, it can't.
Shouldn't be toluene.
No, it wouldn't be toluene. It's toluene.
This is the major cancer-causing one that if it gets into the
Oh.
water is
Yeah.
no good.
Come on, guys. Got those nice points set up for you. It's not going to be much of an ambush if we, can at least be set up when they come around, right? Am I reading this correctly that they're not even coming for Red Ridge? Yo, well, fuck that noise. So it appears that they're waiting for us to go after them, but my attitude is fuck that noise. I want them to come after us because we're a classy broad who, doesn't have to put out for any of that bullshit. So keep on keeping on. I want to make sure if you're already just hanging out at the vehicle pad, make sure you force them down onto the little kill zone through that valley. Otherwise, if Charlie Squad wants to just kind of set up and get ready, we'll be hitting that point in probably a minute or so once they either gotten tired of fighting us or exhausted. I don't want anybody hitting target recycling just yet, though. I want to... Oh, actually, it looks like they pulled a lot of their pop off. Give me a second, guys. Seems like you've scared them away a lot more than I was expecting. That's a good point. Since you nominated it, I'm gonna have Charlie Squad do that.
I volunteer for a suicide mission.
Oh, do you want to? Which?
Hey, where Chupon is, there's like a
I'm
little
sorry,
cutout.
Squad Lead. Don't
Just
take
come
me.
straight down.
Alright, guys, we're gonna even out the squads. If I move you around, don't take it personal. Unless you're an SSGO, then it's super personal. But no, I just want to make sure that we share the love equally and unilaterally. Alright guys, let's see if we can't hit that point real quick. Feel like you're in a game show?
Whenever you damage a friendly soldier or vehicle, you will accumulate grief points.
Well, you have a chance to spin the wheel of fate and win a brand new base. Prospects are good. Well, you gotta work for it. Nothing in life worth having comes easy, my friend.
Well, maybe you can have the base. Still in box condition.
Door number 3.
Funnily enough, I think there's only about 3 doors in this base.
Behind the door is a group of scandally clad TR.
So I'll be honest, right now, my biggest reason for pushing into here is that if you've noticed, if you've ever fought on Indo, you tend to find the same bases. And it gets a little boring. I've been fought at Arroyo Torre Station, I can't even pronounce it. Cooper Ravine, can barely pronounce that too. Old Araxium Mine, I don't even know what that is. So I'd like to see if we can't work it at the TR and get a look at some of these bases that, were so lovingly crafted but have yet to see the light of day. It can be if you want it to be. And as always, since we're curb stomping them right now, it's a good time to put in a little plug for SSGO if you're interested in running with the outfit of people who are by and large not douchebags. The only requirement is to not be a douchebag. We try to have fun, keep it light, keep it easy, and generally do well. So if you're interested, just ask anybody with an SSGO tag or put something in the chat. Be more than happy to add you to the platoon. And the outfit, I mean. Nibiru?
Kind of amazing.
Oh, alright guys, they're starting to put a little more pop down there at Tar Ridge Recycling. Let's see if we can take down that shield gen real quick, shall we? I'd like to see a couple more engineers and whatnot set up in and around the point. It'll make it real easy when they finally start to rush it. About Alpha Squad waypoints where I'd like to see the shield gen taken down.
And huge TR drop on TIL is.
We're on the front. Good.
talking about the drop on TI alloys?
I said, yeah, a lot of TR just dropped on it.
Was that it? Do they have Sunderer backup, or is it just...
No, a couple of gals.
Well, we just evened out a tar-rich recycling, so I don't really want to pull people off right now. I really want to get on that tech plant because it's a major placeholder. Tar-rich recycling too. But if we can get onto tar-rich tech plant and tar-rich tower, we own this entire lattice line.
Need more than 2 people on that shield gen.
Guys, let's see if we can take care of that shield gen, shall we? Watch out, you guys! A couple guys coming in from the roof at the point.
They're rushing.
If there are any people with scopes and lashers, be more than happy to put down some suppressive fire from Red Ridge Communications.
There's a prowler coming in from the from inside the gates near the Sunday near the ammo tower.
Can I get a res?
Come on, guys, keep it up. Don't let them get across that bridge. Guys, have a few more people coming in from the roof, guys.
Above us, above us, above us. Wow.
Hey, he warned you.
On the rocks.
Ah, alright, looks like they dropped a bunch of pop on Tarwick again. That's totally fine.
User disconnected from your channel.
Alright guys, now that they're all occupied over at Tarwick Recycling, we're going to take Tarwick Depot. Waypoint is current. Let's get on over there. Squad leads, hop on over to Tarwick Depot. I want to take that base while they're still on their back feet and have to hold on to this one. And can't take Red Ridge for another 2 minutes, so let's make those 2 minutes count, shall we? Tune waypoint is indeed current. What's up, user?
There's 4 enemy galaxies coming to that point.
User in your channel timed out.
That's why we are headed to Tarwick Depot, guys. We're no longer at Tarwick Recycling. Let's get to Tarwick Depot, please.
So we just lost our Sunder.
Keep it up, guys. Let's get on that point.
Nice little 26 kill run.
Alright, let's make sure those shields come down, guys. Don't let them repair. 10 more seconds. Don't let them repair. Watch out, you've got guys. They're dropping another Sunderer in the eastern tower, so let's make sure that that thing goes down. Good, good. Let's see if we can't get some armor coming in, guys. Broken Arch Road, if you've got the inserts and all the nanites and that bullshit. Let's see if we can't pull up some battle buses, some regular deployable Sunderers, and some tanks. I'd like to see the entire inner section of the base just decimated of enemy vehicles. No, that's a great idea. And by the way, just in, you guys don't necessarily have to listen to every word I say. This is a tier 5 squad, which allows for some autonomy in squad leader decisions. If your squad leader gives you an objective, I'm going to ask you guys to follow that. Even if it appears to run countenance to whatever I'm asking, they're a little more relevant to what's currently going on the ground. I want you to listen to it.
You are back capping.
Losing Red Ridge.
We're outpopped really bad at Red Ridge communication.
Alright guys, we're actually going to bounce on back to our favorite base, Red Ridge Communication. Let's get there before they get too much onto the point. I want to see that nice little vehicle kill funnel that I was talking about earlier set up, if you don't mind. Looks like they're starting to move a couple Sunderers in closer to the base. Let's see if we can pull out some of our armor right from the base and force them to push back, shall we?
Oh yeah.
Trying to do a little max advance, see if we can melt them down with some lashers, taking care of all that jazz. Alpha waypoints right now where they've got the bulk of their spawn. Yeah, they're just leading straight up into it. So you know what? Because it makes no sense to just hit them from the front, I'm going to ask Alpha and Bravo squad, keep on. Meanwhile, Charlie and Delta, please head on back to Scarred Mesa Skydog, pull some vehicles, and hit them from the west side. I want you to flank them, please and thank you. Let's see if we can do that relatively soon before they get too entrenched in the base, shall we? So I say again, Alpha, Bravo, stay here, defend. Charlie, Delta, head back to Scarred Mesa, grab some vehicles, and hit them from the side.
On my way.
It's overrun. We have to fall back.
I just want you guys to hold them here for as long as possible for the flanking force to get in. I want you guys to make them bleed for this territory. I don't want them to be able to take in 4 minutes flat. Whether or not you're able to keep them off the point proper, I just want you to be able to harass them enough that they're not defending their Sunderers, A, and B, that they're taking longer to take this point.
Need a gunner for a halberd harasser.
Charlie squad could use a couple more of you guys down there at Scarred Mesa pulling some vehicles. Let's see if we can't wait. Don't just move out all as one. Let's wait at the Charlie squad waypoint. I don't want you guys to move up just yet. It'll be a lot more effective if you come in as an overwhelming force altogether. Well, it looks like this battle just grew a few more higher stakes.
I wonder they're hitting Andor so hard.
Alright guys, got any more armor coming out of Scarred Mesa because the platoon's going to be leaving from there in 30 seconds. Let's get ready guys. Only got, what, 4 vehicles? Come on, you guys can do better than that. Is there anybody else on command chat here?
I am.
I've got an SSGO platoon up at the moment. We're currently hitting them in the Scarred Mesa Taurus lane.
I need a dedicated NG on my max, please.
You guys there? You guys there? Hello?
They got a prowler right on A point at Red Ridge.
Alright guys, looks like that's a decent vehicle, Zerg. I want to see you guys moving out now. Let's move. Looks like it's mostly Delta Squad comprising of that. I want Delta Squad to focus on taking care of the enemy defending armor first, followed up by their Sunderers and whatnot. See if you can concentrate your fire, listen to your squad leads, do stuff in prox chat, all that jazz. Are there any other platoons up besides the one currently spoken for?
I have my entire platoon of 4 people.
It might not sound very impressive, but we can conquer any foe.
Well, that's the right attitude. Guys, we have an SSGO Tier 5 platoon up. If anybody's interested in joining us for the alert on Indar, we are more than welcoming. Alternatively, if you guys want to do a second platoon and really show them the mettle of SSGO, we're more than happy to do that as well. Do you guys think we have the numbers to coordinate 2 platoons?
Yes.
Well then, Swole, would you like to take a squad and move that into a second platoon?
I nominate myself to run an air squad.
Sounds good.
Any of you guys want to join my air squad? Or do I have to just recruit?
Alright guys, we're going to be breaking off people just a little bit based on specialties, since this is going to be something more of an intense alert. If you are competent in the air, either just basically or with air to air to ground, all that jazz, please speak up. We're going to be making a spin-off platoon for just that. Alright guys, doesn't look like we had quite the vehicle zerg that we were hoping for, so I'm going to pull everybody back to Scarred Mesa Skydock. I want to see vehicles pulled. I want to see a nice vehicle zerg up at the Alpha waypoint. We're going to wait and we're going to be moving out in a minute. So let's get on over there, shall we? Alright, Dreadnought, see you've got a couple people who say they're okay there. If there's anybody else, please let us know. The Lost Taco, will you be taking DAP on over to Indar?
Yeah.
Hard Rock, will you be having your guys over on Indar as well?
We're gonna need some anti-air for this vehicle, there will be a couple of libs up.
I am more than happy to coordinate SSGO with you. I haven't heard anybody else, unfortunately. I don't know if Goku is coming to the party or not.
User joined your channel.
SSGO is currently taking care of Red Ridge and that area. If you guys want to focus on something else, we're prepping for a vehicle zerg.
Yeah, they have 96 plus on Red. We're getting
That's understandable, but SSGO pulled off, so we can do a vehicle zerg and hopefully take out some of their spawns. Alright guys, luckily DAP right now is taking all their bullets to the face, which gives us plenty of time to make our own vehicle zerg, which Delta Squad is currently taking up an unprecedented portion of. You guys really gonna let Delta Squad show you up? Come on, their name comes after yours. Why don't we form on up, guys? We're gonna be heading out in 30 seconds.
Man, DAP's gonna drop the platoon on Red Ridge.
20 seconds, guys. It's a 2-0. Let's get ready to go. The more, the merrier.
User in your channel timed out. User entered your channel.
Alright, guys, we're heading out in 10 seconds. Let's get ready to go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's move out, let's move out. We're going to be calling target. Let's all move in front of the proximity repair sunder, especially the tanks. We're going, okay, first target to our right, 2 o'clock, Sunderer. Sunder's down, let's continue to move up. Watch out for tank mines.
Hopscotch or Sunders, keep one deployed, keep infantry with you. For those who don't have the
You did not fail, Vanu. You failed yourself.
Alright, second priority, lightning to our west on that trail. Let's take it down. Right next to the ammo tower, that's the next priority. Tune waypoint on it.
New Bravo lead.
Is there anybody who'd be interested in a Bravo lead? Dread. Alright guys, let's pull back. We've got a bunch of armor coming in from the eastern side, so I want to force them to come through that narrow passage to hit us. SSGO is encountering pretty stiff vehicular resistance at Red Ridge. If there are some people out there with an air-to-ground platoon or air-to-ground squad, this would be a great place to find them.
ID'd an enemy prowler.
Coordinated Lancer party would do wonders.
Yeah. The question is where to play, because they have the height advantage on us until they get closer to Scarred Mesa, and I don't really want to give them ground if I don't have to. You could try deploying them up on that ridge line.
We're already shooting them from Scarred Mesa. A lot of guys have Lancers. Like,
do we have a scope? Can we hit them from Scarlet Mesa?
What is Scarred Mesa? Sorry.
Can we hit them from Scarred Mesa?
Yeah, a lot of them. Right up until the V in the road, a little bit past.
Alright guys, if you don't have a Lancer, keep on doing what you're doing and just disregard what I'm saying. If you do have a Lancer, I want you guys to spawn back up at Scarred Mesa at the platoon waypoint and just single-handedly start picking off some of those things, those vanguards or whatever the hell they call the TR tanks. I want you guys to focus on those if you don't mind. If you have a Lancer, all other orders are superseded. Please get back there and take care of it if you do not mind. Again, if you have Lancers, I want to see you back up at Scarred Mesa, just pointing and clicking away all their armor, please. Mikalion, I'm really not sure why you were removed from the SSG group. When was the last time you logged on? Oh, we had a, were you here for the TeamSpeak change?
You should be able to talk now, but you have to wait for someone higher up to give you the correct tag.
SSGO currently has AOD locked up at Red Ridge Communications. We should be able to hold this for a while if another group wants to push through Broken Arch to Tarwick Depot.
We don't have the numbers, but appreciate you reporting it on that.
One DAP platoon is
Yeah, we stopped their armor pretty good.
Alright. Alright, then we'll keep trying to hold AOD here where they can't do too much damage.
SSGO, if you can hold Scarred Mesa, DAP will push you.
Thank you very much, we will do just that then. Alright guys, looks like this is our new Stalingrad, not one step back. We're going to hold on to Scarred Mesa until they force us off. We're going to let our buddies adapt, take a couple other bases.
Hey, don't stand right in front of me, man.
Let's not let them flank us up on the north, shall we? I'd like to see Alpha Squad. You guys are already pretty far up there. If you guys want to see if you can't set up another northern Sunder or whatnot, I want to make sure that that flank is well protected.
Roger.
Meanwhile, if I could get a report from the Lasher Squad, all those guys back at Scarred Mesa, do you still have eyes on the enemies, or are they out of your range?
Still have eyes.
If you still have eyes, then we could certainly use a few more people. I find it hard to believe that there's only 2 guys with Lancers left in the squad. Let's see if we can have a few more people back there, shall we?
They're still within range.
Alright, thanks. Thank you very much for the update. If there are anybody else with Lancers, great way. Just point, click, aim, and shoot. It'll be a great time, pretty easy to hold them down. And you can make AOD rage, which is always, always a pleasant side effect.
Probably already done that. We've killed enough AOD vehicles. I'm not saying I want to stop, I'm just...
Yeah.
No, they're just...
Yeah, they are.
They're backing off slowly, but it's more that we're taking out their vehicles. More than anything else.
Alright, I got less targets now.
Alright guys, looks like you've cleared most of the easy targets out, so I'm going to ask the nice professional Lancer Squad to redeploy on over to near where the Alpha waypoint is. If you guys can, actually just put the 2 waypoint there, you should get better lines of sight up and around there. Hit them from the side, looks like they're taking a lot of cover now. You guys are doing a fantastic job blunting the Zerg. By my estimations, they actually have a bit more people than we do here, but you know, we get to use the terrain to our advantage, and also their AOD, so it takes 3 of them for 1 of you.
Whenever you damage a friendly soldier or vehicle, you will accumulate grief points. If you get too many grief points, we will disable your weapons.
I can repair that.
Alright, DAP, Platoon Ataric Depot, we're starting to deprive them of vehicles at Red Ridge Communications, which means they might get bored and start to move over to your side.
Alpha Squad, if you're not in a tank or a vehicle, I want you on the north ridge. I want you healing the tanks and suppressing the infantry on the other side.
Oh, it's fun to snipe Maxes with Lancers.
We could make a push soon. I don't see any more infantry near the ridge, actually.
Right now, I'm most interested in just holding them there while
The
DAP
center
takes
rocks up
care
there
of
look pretty
Ataric
clear.
Depot. if we push too hard and then we get embroiled in a big deep fight, then not only are they not going to keep losing all the resources that they're putting into those tanks, but they also we might start winning
Hey, Charlie
against
Squad
them,
Lead, you
and they'll
copy?
move on over somewhere else.
One second. They're, yeah, at the base. There's like 2. Those are the only ones I see right now.
Bravo 11, are they near your position? Alpha Squad waypoint marks, enemy Sunder. Come on guys, we can probably push a few more Sunders up.
Alpha's waypoint's dead.
Very well done. Alright guys, only 90 more seconds till we can take the baby gloves off and we can start pushing them with a real vengeance. So in order to do that, if you guys should have had enough time to regenerate some of those vehicle certs, I'd like to have everyone actually pull back a little bit, right to where that attack marker is, right where the platoon waypoint is now. I want to see people pulling back to about there. If you don't have a vehicle, now is a great time to grab one. We're going to be marshalling up there and getting ready to move out. I want to engage them to come out of their base just a little more, hopefully pull some armor, so we can make sure they're not going to be pulling any maxes for the immediate future. If the puppies want to rush ahead and take care of all the mines for us, then well, that's their business. Well, the rest of y'all, I think, you deserve something a little more honorable than just running over a bunch of pizzas on the ground. Are there any SSGO members who are currently not in the alert platoon who would be interested in running a platoon of their own? Well, that answers that question. Yo, props to you, Delta Lead. Alright guys, let's move on up. Looks like we've got more than enough armor.
Yeah, we can take the base. I want Alpha Squad to flank the left side of the base. From the entrance.
Alright, it looks like you guys are encountering some trouble at Tarek Depot, so this show is going to push on Red Ridge.
Yeah, we are flushed here. We're rerouting to a Latin broadcast.
Push, 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 push.
Thanks, bro.
Alright guys, keep up the good work.
Got air coming in from the northeast.
Right now, they're mostly content to pound on our boys over at Tarek Depot. Let's see if we can't fix some of that. Is there anybody defending Allentown Broadcasting HUD, or do you need SSGO to reorient onto the NCU flank?
Man, I think broadcast is fine.
Alright guys, expect a major response coming from them in about 45 seconds. They're going to be getting off of a major base just a couple last lines north of here, so let's get ready to defend this hard, shall we? I want to be on that point, I want to see turrets, lines, all that jazz set up. Make sure we're not just defending it from the south, I'd also like to see a couple things set up on the base itself. You guys are doing an excellent job so far. Let's see if we can keep punching above our weight class.
Funny thing, I went to go get my max, and then all of a sudden I was almost dead, and I didn't get hit by shit. No, I was right next to the spawn. There was nothing there.
3 prowlers southeast. 4 prowlers.
Oh my god, shoot them!
Angie's on the maxes. We need more medics. We need medics up at A. We got Max down. Need a res over here. Max down. Max is down.
Not go away. Please, medic.
Grenade. What's your grenade?
We need NGs up towards A. We got Maxes that need repairs.
Yep, up here.
Alright, no support, no Maxes. They got Maxes in the room now.
Need a res. Need a res. Thank you.
Gal drop on the point with Maxes.
Alright guys, just a good idea, you know, as much fun as it's to beat our head against the wall, let's do something a little differently now. I'd like to see a nice gal drop on the point with Maxes. I'm going to leave that up to Alpha and Bravo squad. Charlie, Delta, keep up the good work on the front lines. Alpha and Bravo, I'd like to see you guys get back to the warp gate, pull some Maxes, and drop them on platoon waypoint. Alpha and Bravo, let's keep up those defenses, shall we? Oh, I'm terribly sorry. Alpha and Bravo, if you don't mind getting back to the warp gate. Charlie and Delta, if you don't mind staying on and doing what you do best.
How about Bravo gal up in a second?
Sorry, everybody.
SSGO is going to try and do max drop onto the other communications. If that fails, we'll probably be going this way.
I'm making a killing with a ranger on the Sunder right now.
Alright, Bravo got the warp
Bravo, I don't want to see anybody standing here at Red Ridge Communications. Bravo 8, Bravo 4, Bravo 6, Bravo 11, Bravo 5, Bravo 9. I want to see you guys back at the wargate in your galaxy. Alpha 2, Alpha 5, Alpha 8, Alpha 11. I would love to see you guys back there as well. If you're not currently in a vehicle and you're not currently with your squad, you know, we'll find somebody who's a little more willing to do that. I don't mean to be an asshole, but this is only going to work if we really get everybody involved.
That's a revive grenade.
We're getting pushed off.
This is
Guys,
Alpha.
we have a DAP platoon helping us with, gonna probably help us with the drop at Red Ridge. So let's hold on for another 30 seconds before we take off. Can you guys on the ground hold them back for that long?
Yeah.
Got some lightnings coming in on the east.
Honestly, I'm not sure if it's worth it trying to hold the space anymore. DAP platoon, would you be willing to do that drop on Tallrick Depot instead? I can reorient 2 of my squads to that location. Alternatively,
our common committed.
And the other DAP
Why would
platoon
you
who was
shoot at
interested in
enemy
dropping
lines?
on Red Ridge Communications. I don't know if that's really the best use of all our resources at this moment. It's just becoming back and forth. If you guys could, if you guys are willing, if you'd be willing to hit Tariq.
This is Alpha. We're on the way with the gal.
I'll reorient 2 gals over there to help you. Alright, Alpha, Bravo. Okay, change of plans. You guys are going to be hitting Tariq Depot with the aid of a DAP platoon, which should be moving as well. Don't go to the platoon waypoint. You guys have Alpha and Bravo waypoints. I want to see you guys there. Get on the base there. It's pretty easy. There's only a few people there. Meanwhile, you guys back there at Red Ridge Communications, I'd like to see an organized retreat bounding. So the Charlie squad, you're going to fall back first, set up at about that location. Once you guys are set up, Delta squad's going to follow suit. I'm going to let the puppies take care of filling in the gaps. I want to make them really have to grind to get through here. We're going to try and hold them as long as possible. Charlie squad, if you guys want to start methodically falling back, setting up with lancers and whatnot in those mountains, it'd be very useful. Keep them locked inside the base for as long as possible. It'd be fantastic. You guys are doing an excellent job so far. You're really blunting more or less the entire TR advance. So I'd say keep up the good work.
Visual on a mosquito.
Don't forget when you fall back, drop some mines and other presents for them.
SSGO is pulling back slowly from Red Ridge. We should be able to keep him in that hex for another 5 minutes or so. Looks like we've got some friendly armor coming off the hill. You know, unfortunately they're running into a slaughterfest, but that's okay. Want to see if we can set up, use them as some cover as well. I don't know if Delta squad, if you guys can fall back any more to the south. If you can, that'd be excellent, right where your squad used to be. So Delta wants to set up there, and Charlie wants to set up right where their waypoint is, up in those mountains. I'll use your squad leader's discretion there. That'd be fantastic. We don't want to be out in the open, guys. We want to be able to hit them from above. It'd be a lot harder if we're able to duck behind rocks. Bravo, Alpha, how's it looking at Tariq Depot?
Little resistance.
Alright. Is the DAP platoon already on the ground at Tariq Depot as well?
Yes.
Alright, I'm sorry, I just can't see you guys.
Lost all our forward spawns, Red Ridge.
Alright, guys.
Alpha Gal's down.
Got a decent amount of time before they make it all the way down that ridge, so I'm going to actually ask if Charlie and Delta can take advantage of some of those mountains to the northern side of this road. I'm going to put a waypoint there. Charlie, if you want to focus on that. Delta, if you want to sort of get some armor set up on the main road. Looks like you guys have a bulk of armor there. I'm going to try and see if we can hold this base for just a little longer. That hill up there, though, is going to be a great vantage point. If you can't do that, then it's also perfectly fine to pull some Lancers or some AV turrets from back at Scar Mesa.
Stop shooting! We're on the same side!
Do we want to try another gal drop or?
Another gal drop on. Did Tariq Depot fail?
Yeah, there's swarming Targ Depot now. There's about 50 units.
Yeah, we're about to lose. Enemy transport spot.
Hell, they're swarming Scarred Mesa. What are you talking about?
Targ Depot's to the north. Like, how many red dots are, man?
Tariq Depot and
crazy.
Red Ridge Communications are both lost to the TR. I might be taking SSGO up north to take
Scene leader, would you like Alpha to stand the Targ Depot and contest it?
If Bravo is with you as well, Bravo lead, how copy?
Yeah, we're here. We just have one spawn.
Can you guys mount an effective defense?
We're
Alright then, there's no reason to keep letting yourself get slaughtered. Pull back for a moment to Broken Arch Road, except just, take care of whatever their first wave of assault is, and after that we'll probably be moving up north to take care of the NC instead.
Enemy gunship in the area.
So if you guys just want to fall back and whatnot, I'll drop some waypoints there. You guys want to bound back, take care of them. You don't need to put any more resources into it. Just make sure to take care of whatever their first set of vehicles coming up is. That'd be fine. SSGO is pulling out of Tariq Depot. Excavation is the one that's a hell of a time to take, right?
Yes.
We gotta take one of these. We can't, otherwise the Indians. Oh, we could try and take Seabed Listening Post. Or Galaxy Solar.
This is one of the best
They're moving
places
north.
to stop them.
Like,
To Broken
we're stopping
Arch.
the TR. But the TR aren't winning. If they were, I'd be more okay with that.
There's only one major fight between TR and C.
Well, that's because we've been sucking all their resources into it, yeah. Here and
I'm just
this whole
letting
Tariq lane, honestly.
You're taking C, but you better hurry up and reinforce now while you have the advantage.
What was that?
Pushing out West Highlands. If you're going for C, but you better go now while you have the advantage.
Yeah.
And they have an armor push coming out of West Highland.
Right, Alpha, Bravo, how's the defense looking? Are they going to just overrun that base if you pull out?
No, they're just mounting a slow.
Alright, in that case, I want you guys to move with some expediency towards Seabed Listening Post. New platoon waypoints. I want you guys to get over there and support the cap. SSGO is putting 2 squads on Seabed Listening Post.
Head that way and drop beacon.
I don't know which DAP squad was helping us.
You already
out at
lost the
Harley
advantage at
Depot.
Seabed.
If you guys are willing to with us to Seabed listening post, we might be able to push up as much as to Southern.
I'll pull up Bravo.
The other DAP platoon's already at Seabed, but we'd welcome reinforcement.
Well, we'll be there in a second. I apologize. If you give us 30 seconds.
Sounds good, man. Thank you.
There is a Sunday
Pleasure.
available.
Alright, guys. DAP's already there. Okay, alright, right now. I don't know, it's just. All those bases are pretty difficult ones to push on. I mean, there's no way we're going to take
Beacon
Indar
down.
X in any time of fashion. Alright guys, looks like the puppies are taking care of most of the stuff here. So actually at this point everybody is going to be moving on Seabed listening post with the exception of Charlie Squad. You guys are pretty well entrenched. I'm going to leave you here as a vanguard. If it seems like the puppies are overrunning Red Ridge, I'll pull you back into it. But for everyone else, please get back to the warp
Is there
gate
another alert?
and start heading for Seabed loading.
What?
Yes, Indar too.
Already?
Yeah.
Yeah, boy. How would
8
you like
minutes.
to lead SSGO platoon number 2?
Oh, I would love to, except I'm getting off now. I was just curious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright
I got
guys, again, Alpha, Bravo, Delta, if you guys want to move to the platoon waypoint, Charlie, keep up the
And I think
excellent work
that's
where you are.
need to update
I
the
just want
estimate,
to see
not
if you
sure.
can support the
Wait, no, that
puppies
update's
there
coming
as
up
they move
next
on
week.
up.
Scratch that.
User left your channel.
Alright, taking off as soon as you're in. There we go.
People can deploy right into galaxies.
Bravo.
You don't have to sit and wait.
Bravo, is your gal en route to Seabed listening?
Copy that, we just left the warp gate.
We are horribly outpopped at
unless you want
Broken Arch.
Maxes.
This is Alpha. Our gal's full and we're heading out to the waypoint. Or half full.
Alright.
We can't lose Broken Arch.
Got a bit of time there lost, I apologize. We're probably going to be another 15-20 seconds out of Seabed listening post.
Seabed's not going to be a good use of resources anymore. We got pushed out hard.
Broken Arch is
Alright,
being
it's
under
like
attack.
45
Okay
seconds
guys, I
before
want
break.
all those galaxies to stand by. Just assemble the platoon waypoint. Do you need us to defend Broken Arch? I've got 3 squads.
I think they
built
pulled
up.
off a bunch from Red Ridge.
They already have the point at Broken Arch.
Alright guys, let's try and reinforce Broken Arch. SSGO is moving 3 squads to Broken Arch. Apologize for the confusion there guys. I was a bit late on my behalf, I apologize.
DAP 1 is Broken Arch. It's real shitty there. See if we can't help.
Let's take out those Thunderers, guys. If we can't get some squad beacons up on those ridge lines, fire on down them, that would be fantastic. In fact, it appears there already is a Sunder set up on the western side of that road.
You want Charlie to rejoin? We already pushed up on Red Ridge.
Yeah, Charlie, you guys want to come back. I don't know who's over at Indar Comrade. Could you use another squad to assist? Or is that battle over?
What was that EMT?
Could you guys, I was gonna ask if you guys could use another squad to assist you at Indar Comrade, but it looks like that battle's already finished. At this moment, looks like we're pushing them, or we're about to push them out of Broken Arch, hopefully. I'm willing to redeploy all of SSGO to try and take Indar X. If we can get another platoon to help us, we might be able to steal that pretty challenging base.
Where are they supposed to go?
Go heavy assault and kill the tanks that are right outside.
Come on, guys, let's get on point of Broken Arch.
My only problem with that is
Loss of the facility is unacceptable.
You guys keep holding them down in the Broken Arch. We got the 8-point at Red Ridge.
Actually, yeah, Charles, you guys just keep advancing at Red Ridge. Hopefully we'll choose something. It seems like you guys are pretty up there. I don't know if you guys are going to be able to maintain that or not. Dolly 12 is running.
And Alpha.
SSGO is going to do a drop on Indar Comrade in 60 seconds, leaving from the work gate and heading on over there. If there's anybody else who wants to help us, I think we can finally...
Could regroup at Crossroads Watchtower and get a vehicle convoy. Just take it
we're
back.
not going to do that. We're going to fight the NC. Yeah, we're going to be there in 60 seconds. We're going to be hitting Indar Comrade instead, so I want people back at the work gate. We're going to try this again. Get ready to move. Back to the warp gate, grab what you can. I want to see a max crash this time, not just 2 or 3 maxes spread out over everything, but as many people pulling maxes as they can. If you have the capability to do so, please do it. If you don't have a cert out max, it's the only time when you shouldn't have to do it. Otherwise, just, you know, grab some engineers, medics, all that jazz. If you have a certed out max, please
hey, you know,
tell
West
your squad.
Highlands is an easy base to take, man. We've been here since the alert fighting a TR.
Do you want SSGO to drop on West Highlands instead? I just feel that if we can finally push them at Indar Comrade, West Highlands will fall pretty quickly after that.
I invested a total of 0 certs in my max.
Alright,
so
SSGO is going to be moving in 40.
Our Gallus is went full retard. And
alright guys, let's move in 15 seconds. If you're already at the work gate, you know, I want to see maxes. We can use NGs, we can use medics. I'm not going to be defending it from the point proper, we're going to be defending it from going right next to it.
Aaron, I think this is pretty dead. If I were you, I'd just get another.
Yeah, I got it. Alright. I want somebody else from Alpha Squad to pull that. Alright guys, we're moving in 30 seconds. Alpha Squad, if you're in a max, just jump into something else. Otherwise, let's take off. Let's take off. Once your galaxy is full, take off. Just hover. SSGO leaving warp gate in 20 seconds.
Let's go, guys.
Is the DAP platoon also going to be jumping with us, or are you guys already there? At Indar Comrade, to be clear.
Tried to pull armor, but we got blocked.
Do you want to do a jump with us? Do you guys not have enough nans? I know you guys have been fighting up there pretty hard for the whole way.
We are your only salvation.
Could we do?
I need a ride to spare.
Alright guys, let's take off, let's start moving. I want to move as a unit though, not just one at a time. We gotta go all as one.
We are your only salvation.
Okay, if you're not in a galaxy in 20 seconds, you're going to be removed. So I want you guys to redeploy back into it. Alright, if you're in a vehicle, I'm gonna leave you guys to it, but otherwise, like Alpha 10, Alpha 2, Bravo 5, Bravo 4, Bravo 3, Alpha 5, I want you guys in your galaxies. Charlie Squad, I want you guys in your galaxies as well. Charlie 6, Charlie 3, Charlie 9, Charlie 11. Please, please, please get in your galaxy. I don't want to remove people. I understand I've spread you guys pretty thin. But we have to do this as a group or it's not going to work.
I require more batteries.
As you wish.
Evolve or perish. Do you have any batteries?
Acknowledged.
Let's start moving, guys. Let's start moving.
Evolve or perish.
Vanu smiles upon me.
Foolish to resist.
I require a medic!
We are your only salvation. Confirmed. Perish.
Is it just us 3 galaxies?
We are on the point.
Do you have spare batteries?
We have a lot of engineers.
Good.
We're losing Aletum.
I need a ride.
Alright, guys, I want to see everybody there at Indar Squad leads, put your beacons in that double stack to the side. NGs, get those turrets set up, especially on that little staircase they have to go up through. Maxes, make sure you camp that lower set building. We can get Maxes defending mostly around A point, the rest of the platoon defending, defending at A point, Maxes, and their supporters. You can get other people defending at that double stack at the platoon point. That'd be fantastic.
Who's shooting us?
I don't know, let's just move, let's move.
Need more batteries.
Alright, SSGO is on point at Indar Comrade. Should give you guys enough time to pull up some Sunders and whatnot.
We just got pushed off, but we're
I need an NG.
Failure is not the path of enlightenment.
You got Maxes in the building and north of here.
Let's get some more Menjis down there, guys. Come on.
We lost the Sunder? Oh, never mind. Somebody else.
New conglomerate has taken the facility.
I only see one Sunder at Indar Comrade.
SSG is going to have to fall back off that. We weren't able to secure it enough. There's no spawns. I apologize.
Please don't revive the backs.
They can't get in. Might as well get
Sunder is back up.
Is there any other place that other platoons would like to go? We need to break out of this lock here somehow.
Medic to your right.
Yeah, where are you guys headed? Alright guys, stand by for new orders.
Yeah, me too, man.
I'd really like to do Indar Comrade, but we're going to have to move a little faster next time, or we're going to have other people gouge on.
To the right!
We just weren't able to do it by ourselves.
That was on point.
I think we came a little too late to support you. Alright guys, back to the work gate. Back to the work gate, let's load up just, you know, regular stuff this time. We're going to try and move on a different base. Back to the warp gate.
Ugh, Indoor's map is so stagnant.
It's too well defendable.
Classes.
Are there any spawns still up at Indoor Comrade?
User disconnected from your channel.
In the absence of any support, SSGO is going to make a stab at Indar excavation site, see how they respond.
Alright. My platoon will come with you then. We'll just be buddies for the other.
I'm more than happy to have you guys. At least, you know, maybe we can have some people.
Are you gonna drop or are you gonna pull armor from?
We're dropping. We're dropping. If you guys want to pull armor from Quartz, we can keep them occupied enough for you to get set up. Alright guys, we're going to be hitting Indar excavation in conjunction with DAP. They're going to be pulling armor, we're going to be dropping. So get there, secure the site, make sure you take care of the vehicle terminals. We're going to be taking off in 15 seconds. Just redeploy directly into your galaxy, please. So galaxies, if you want to take off, there's no need to be anything special here. Make sure you just have medics and engineers. A couple, you know, turrets will never go wrong. We're going to be moving now, and DAP is going to be supporting us with armor. So let's move on into our excavation site, guys. Come on. When we get there, the primary focus for Alpha and Bravo squad is going to be to take the bottom part of that tower and hack things. I hope that there's some I'm sure there's one infiltrator among us. Your job, at least hack the vehicle terminals, all that jazz. The rest of you guys, move on the points. The name of the game is to suppress their armor so that the rest of our buddies can pull off their own. I see a Charlie gal, I see an Alpha gal. Is there a Bravo or a Delta gal?
No, Bravo's limited. I'll the beacon down when I get on the ground.
Alright, that's fine. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm in the Delta gal. Oops. Gotta get out of that map. Oh. I've had a little too much to drink.
Amen.
SSGO is 30 seconds away from drop on Indar X. We're probably going to be able to buy you a minute, give or take, before they, you know, push us out or whatnot. If we don't have any armor support, we're going to try and take out their armor capabilities first. Again, when we hit the ground, Alpha, Bravo, take care of that tower. Charlie, Delta, go for the points. Let's get those vehicle terminals hacked, guys. Come on, let's go, let's go, let's go.
One vehicle terminal.
Okay, let's get more, guys. Let's get more.
Two down.
The vehicle terminals are down there, guys.
Can I just take this second to say how proud I am of my squad for doing that perfectly?
Infantry terminal.
Honestly, you guys have all been
Oh,
doing
yeah.
a fucking fantastic job.
Alpha number 1.
Alright guys, let's see if we can't get a couple more Sunders pulled up in their basement. The more the better. I don't want them to be able to just blow one. Even if you just have to sit in it, that's fine.
I need a medic. Need a medic up at the vehicle terminals. I need a max res at the vehicle terminals.
Stand by.
That max res and get back on that A.
We're about to lose those vehicle terminal guys. Come on, let's get back on them. Dap, is that you guys who have all showed up?
Yes, sir.
We're going to try and make a major push for the interior then. They just got the vehicle terminals back. Alright guys, I want to make a major push for the interior. We're going to be coming from the northeast Sunday platoon waypoint. I want everybody spawning there. We're moving in 20 seconds. Don't just run off by yourself. Get a max, get an edic. Doesn't matter, whatever you're best with. But we're going to be moving in 15 seconds now. Let's wait, let's wait, let's wait. Don't just go, let's wait.
Where are we spawning?
Platoon waypoint, northeast Sunday.
I'm on.
Moving in 5 seconds, guys. 5, 4, 3. We're moving for the bomb of the base. Ready, set, let's go, let's go, let's go. Use the building as cover. Okay, let's go, let's go. Get in the bomb of the base, get in the bomb of the base.
Zerg rush. Watch the stairs.
Let's go. Come on, guys. You got this. You got this. Got this. Very good. Come on. We got the bottom. Let's keep it. Let's keep it. Hack those terminals. Blow them. Mine it. All that jazz. Do it. Come on. You got this.
Heavy assault camping near vehicle
Come on. Keep pushing. Keep pushing. Keep pushing. SSGO is currently clumping up around the bottom. If we can get another squad or two to help us, we can definitely capture the bottom of this tower.
So that sucks if I had that microphone muted for most of that time.
Crossroads needs help.
A lot of people this side.
Come on, guys. We're out popping them 2 to 1. We got this.
Don't move through the open, move through the buildings. Their heavies are just gonna pick us off.
Whenever you damage a friendly soldier or vehicle, you will accumulate grief points. If you get too many grief points, we will disable your weapons.
I got Sunder right on C point.
Our Gale is down.
Yep.
I didn't see one.
They do.
That's
Let's
down
take care
now.
of it, guys. Alpha, Bravo. Just Alpha. Everybody else keep
Delta,
on
let's
moving
grab
on.
C
Alpha
point.
squad, I want you to take care of that. Redeploy up to the northwest. Focus on getting back C point. Bravo, I'm going to ask you guys to
Cancel that,
defend
Delta.
B point. So Alpha to A, Bravo to B, Charlie and Delta keep fighting as much as you can. Yeah, so just follow your squad waypoints.
Now we need a couple tanks to just bombard them with ordnance to push them back in their spawn.
I mean, we've got a whole bunch of allied tanks here, and unfortunately I can't control them any more than you can.
Alright, C is hard.
Alright, I want to know if you have a lasher, and only if you have a lasher. Spawn at the the easternmost Sunday where the platoon waypoint is. If not, stay the fuck away from there. If you have a lasher, equip it and spawn there, please. Do not just run from there. Let's hold up. We're going to be moving as a unit at the eastern Sunday. I'm going to organize a lasher crest from the eastern Sunday, moving out in 20 seconds. Let's hold up, guys. Let's hold up. We'll be moving out in 20 seconds. Again, if you have a lasher, and only if you have a lasher, we're going to be concentrating fire and sweeping through. We're going to follow. Everybody knows what it's supposed to be, so we're going to follow the Alpha. We're going to follow the Alpha. We're going to follow the Bravo, and we're going to try and sweep in just through the side. Make sure we clear out the opposing side once we go in. We're moving. Ready, set, go. Let's move. Let's move. Let's move. Move and concentrate fire.
Come with us too, please?
Yeah. Don't hold your fire till you get a clear shot. We're moving in through the side where we can hit them on the opposing balcony. Follow me, follow me, follow me. Alright, we're going to try it again. The nice thing is this doesn't cost any money, so we're going to pull back, we're going to try it again. Hold up, wait for the others. What the hell? Alright, let's move, let's move. Just start moving. Don't worry too much about it. Just get under the lip of the base so they can't hit you. Fire into the inside, there's a max. Fire into that door, there's a max.
Taking out our Sundays.
Dap, how are your Sunders looking?
I got a Sunday
Well,
game
so
where
they've-
I'm down to
Alright,
31.
on it.
I'm rolling.
Alright guys, I want the full... If you guys are willing to focus on pulling them, we'll focus on holding the points for now.
You cut out.
Alright guys, let's move, take care of B points, get to B points. B and C, I want Charlie and Delta, Charlie and Alpha, you guys are already there. Charlie and Alpha defend C point, everybody else, so that would be Delta and Bravo defend B point. We're gonna wait until some more Sundays pop up.
Sunder up here.
What's Delta's objective?
C point, I believe. Defend C.
The enemy is pushing Alpha. The enemy is pushing Alpha's position. Alpha's at C, by the way.
There are vanguards on the hills to the east.
Tank convoy coming in from the north, fighting us.
The NC are pushing in really hard. The NC are taking C point, really bad.
There's a bunch of Sunders coming up from the south for us, so.
Skyguard now.
Alright, it looks like we might have been driven off here at Indar X. SSGO is going to be moving elsewhere.
I'm not having
I'd like
much
to get
luck,
ideas.
fuck.
We're either going to probably move on Ceres
Yes,
or Indar Comrade.
Crossroads.
I don't understand why the TR and NC aren't fighting more.
Because we're easy.
They never fight.
AOD and AODN.
They never fight because it's easier to gang up on us.
For 1 second.
Where is SSGO?
SSGO is still currently. I don't know where we're going yet. Where are you going?
You know, every single faction says that about each other.
Unfortunately,
That's the circle jerk.
Yeah.
That we live in.
I mean,
Yeah, I
we
know,
could try
but
and
if
do
you
the
go
same
look at
mass
the
prop
TRNC
drop.
front today, it's
We need to
almost
break
entirely
through
ghost caps.
one of those split
Except for the
lattices.
one
Delta,
armed
let's see if
fighters.
we can't pull some armor up from Quartz Ridge if we decide to stay over by Indar X. Let's pull up some armor and because if we pound that tower, that was part of the thing that was killing us, was they were just shooting down at us from the tower. If we can
I
just
want you
pop
guys
them.
to just blunt the offense from Quartz Ridge. So, you know, I'm gonna leave it up, you know, individuals' discretion, defend that area, defend that lane while we think of something better to do. I'm willing to move a force to West Highlands, or we could just try and drop another huge pop on Indar Comrade.
How's the broadcast hub looking?
Alright, Delta, you got that? We got another Scarred Mesa for us.
Broadcast hub would be easy to take, wouldn't it?
We've got broadcast hub, it's covered.
Could try taking West Highlands checkpoint.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, let's do that. Just
User disconnected
part
from
of
your
Ceres. I mean, Ceres isn't too bad.
Yeah, but then we get both fights. Neither one wants us to take land.
SSGO is going to move to West Highlands too as well. Alright guys, we're moving to West Highlands rather than forcing everybody to abandon nice vehicles. I'm going to let you guys blunt the armor push there. Squad leader, I want you guys to work your way on over to Arlington Broadcast Hub, pull some sunders and start moving down. We're going to have a DAP armored platoon assistance.
Alright, boys. You heard him.
And also, I know I really haven't gotten a chance to say it, you guys are doing a very good job just facing pretty hard odds on pretty challenging bases, and you're being supported by pretty unreliable allies, I'm afraid.
He said unreliable. Hey, screw you, man. Come over here and say that to my face while I'm in my lightning.
When I say unreliable allies, I mean everybody who's not in this platoon. Let me
yeah, I know that.
I'm not hiding behind a tank, I'm hiding in a tank. I paid good nanites for this.
Yeah.
Delta is almost... There's a lot of activity over at Broadcast Hub. What's going on there?
There's not too much going on. I think they're just driving them out of West Highlands.